Champions League take a center stage on Tuesday, and indeed it was a night of champions. 4 games across 4 different venues. In England, it was Newcastle versus Barcelona, the 5-time champions of Champions League. And for Newcastle, I think they have themselves to blame, because in that game they create a lot of chances, scoring opportunity, but they couldn't take it. They were not clinical in front of goal, and at the end of the day, it ended 1-1. And you are playing against Barcelona, you create chances, you didn't take it. When you know quite well you are going to meet them right there in their home at Camp Nou, whereby they will wide the field for you, making you looking ordinary. Well, at the end of the day, Newcastle, you got yourself to blame. Let's see what's going to happen the returning leg. Yeah, but you talk about that game between Galatasaray versus Liverpool. What a game it was. It ended up in favors of Galatasaray, 1-0. What a game it was for Victor Osimhen, even though he didn't score. But you know, anytime, any day, the guy is a huge threat to opponent. And all through the 90 minutes, he was, from one end to another end, disturbing. And for me, I think coming back to Anfield, Liverpool will do enough to overturn that 1 goal and make sure they qualify. Because if you look at Liverpool right there at Anfield, anytime, any day, is such a very, very difficult place to go to. The atmosphere right there, at Anfield will be so hot for Galatasaray to be able to cope when they go and meet Liverpool, the returning leg of that game. For me, at the end of the day, I think Liverpool will do enough to qualify. Because if you look at Galatasaray, there were 3 goals advantage that game between Gala and Juventus, but Juventus came back into that game by overturning the 3 goals. It was extra time that saved Galatasaray. So for Liverpool, 1 goal is not that too much to overturn and score the winning goal. For me, I think they will qualify at the end of the day. Another game that was absolutely fantastic. It was a game between Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, they were absolutely phenomenal. They were ruthless on the night. They do not show mercy at all to only Italian surviving team remaining at this stage. It was just too much for Atalanta to cope on the night. It was just humiliation for them. That game ended up in favors of Bayern Munich. 6-1 in favors of Bayern Munich. What a game it was. And another game that was everybody was talking about was a game between Atletico de Madrid versus Tottenham Hotspur. For Tottenham Hotspur, their season is getting from bad to worse. In the Champions League, where everybody is like, maybe they will do enough to qualify to the semi-final, but on the night, there was absolutely woeful. What a horrendous mistake from the goalkeeper of Tottenham. In space of 17 minutes, they were 3 goals down. 2 goals was a howler from the keeper. What a mistake. In such a very big stage, you are making such a mistake. Wow. For Atletico, they were all over Tottenham. And at the end of the day, it ended up 5-2. Let's see the returning leg. If Tottenham can be able to maybe push for it. Atletico, they are not invincible. They are not impenetrable. You can bring that their back line if you play well, but I don't see Atletico Madrid concede 3 goals without scoring 1. That would be so difficult. But in the game of football, never say never. It's left to be seen. Let's see what's going to happen the returning leg. Yes, let's see.